demography shows the number of population in Malaysia. According to the graph, the number of labor force ranging from age 15 to 64 is around 235k, with 48.07% female and 51.93% male, which is a small difference in male and female labor force. However, from the figure of labor force participants rate LFPR by gender, the LFPR of female is around 10% lower than male. This is because most married female usually need to take care of their children, their husband's family, and even their own family. To increase female labor force participant rate, the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development had encouraged private sector to provide childcare facilities at the workplace for female employees. However, the news Straits Times had reported that only 4% participating companies had provided or set up childcare centers at the workplace to their employees. According to the Malaysia Employer Federation survey in 2019, thus to encourage such action, a 10% tax exemption for a period of 10 years for the company on the cost building the childcare center is provided. Also, the costly maintenance fee to maintain the operation of childcare center might also be an issue for the companies. Hence, the maintenance fee incentive for the childcare center should be provided for the company in order for the company childcare center to be sustainable.
The dashboard shows the number of employees and the mean salary by gender. The mean salary for male is higher than female regardless in any occupations, shows the discriminations against the women in the workplace. The Women's Aid Organization stated that there are 56% of Malaysian women have experienced at least one form of gender discrimination in their workplace. Moreover, an article from the Ramsden's website also stated that there is an occupational segregation by gender. Men have a higher proportion in the STEM occupations which are highly paid, whereas women are more in the career with lower salary such as healthcare and human resource. Although there is a change in the ratio in these segregations, however, it is very challenging for the women to enter into the education and the careers that are traditionally male-dominated industries. Therefore, the tertiary institutions are important to help the women to enter into the industries by giving them knowledge and trainings that will help them to meet the requirements to enter into the industries.
In the social aspect, according to a line graph of a literacy rate by gender from 2017 to 2019 in Malaysia, men have a slightly higher literacy rate than women. Based on the target 4.6 of SDG Goal for Quality Education, all youth and a substantial proportion of men and women should be ensured to achieve the literacy and numeracy skills by 2030. Malaysia approved the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women in 1995. Hence, Malaysia's literacy rate for both men and women from 2017 to 2019 had been increased approximately 9% compared to the year 2000. Then, according to the 100% stack bar chart of the percentage of violent cases victims by gender from 2017 to 2019 in Malaysia, women recorded 4 times higher violent cases victims proportion than men. Based on the SDG Goal 5 Gender Equality, Target 5.2 listed that all forms of violence against all women and girls in public and private spheres should be eliminated. In Malaysia, the Domestic Violence Act must be enforced to end the violence against all women to achieve the target.
Malaysia is far lagging behind in terms of women empowerment in politics. The dashboard shows that from 2017 to 2019, there are only an average of 15.17% of female holding parliamentary seats. In ASEAN, Malaysia stands third from the bottom, which is only above Myanmar and Brunei. The Malaysia Gender Gap Index (MGGI) in 2018 is 0.771, with the political empowerment score of 0.108, which is in contrast with the overall higher educational attainment of female in all education levels. What is the reason behind such low women political empowerment in Malaysia? In the 2018 general election, both Pakatan Harapan and Barisan Nasional have pledged in their manifestos to uphold a 30% quota for female representatives in federal and state governments. However, according to RC Singapore, the currently overwhelming majority of male cabinet members are expectedly reluctant to yield their seats to women. In the recent Sabah state election, only 9% of female candidates are running in the poll according to a news from FMT 2020. Hence, the Gender Equality Act must be drafted, passed, and enforced as soon as possible. The Act must grant women with free, fair, and equal elections and political opportunities. Also, their debate is to replace the first-past-the-post electoral system with proportional representatives, PR, as their research shows that PR is effective in increasing the likelihood of more elected women. Also, in the short term, the measure of women-only additional seats within the FPTP system is the least controversial means to increase women's political representation, as it does not threaten the current seats of the male cabinet members.